Mount Merapi by Aidan Peters. Merapi has eruptions and pyroclastic flows each year. On average, there is smoke coming out of Merapi 106 days a year. Eruptions are triggered in Merapi from high pressure and from earthquakes, which aren't uncommon in Indonesia. Mount Merapi is one of the most deadly of all the active volcanoes in the world. At 9,613 feet tall, it blows ash up to 4 times its height into the sky. Mount Merapi is located on an island in southern Indonesia called Java. Directly above Java is the Java Sea, and below it is the Indian Ocean. Merapi is 30 kilometers north of the city of Yogyakarta. Merapi is in central Java and is not near the coast. The question may occur to you, why do people even live there? People live near Mount Merapi because of its fertile soil. The fertile soil is caused from Mount Merapi's ash. When the ash falls on the ground, it disperses many good minerals for the soil. Indonesia is home to many farmers because of this, and there is a lot of open land near Mount Merapi. Every year, hundreds of people from the area take the 9,613-foot hike up to the summit of Mount Merapi. The people believe that there is a supernatural kingdom at the top, and every year a priest makes an offering at the summit of Merapi. Living in Mount Merapi's 10-kilometer radius can be very dangerous. Many have said that it is hard to live right next to an active volcano that you know can erupt and kill everyone in your family. Many know when the next major eruption will occur, so many people get away as soon as they can when they hear the news. In the 1006 eruption, a whole ancient kingdom called Hindu Kingdom of Mataram was destroyed, taking with it many lives. Merapi flattened the area around it. This was one of the biggest eruptions of Merapi's. At the crack of dawn, on most mornings, there is a beautiful sunrise at Mount Merapi. You can spot it from miles away, and many climb atop the nearest hill to see it every single day. Recently, science discovered that Mount Merapi follows patterns for its eruptions. Every 2 to 3 years, there was always at least one decent-sized eruption, but during the 10 to 15 mark, there was an even bigger eruption. The biggest eruption of all, though, in the pattern is during the 50 to 60-year mark. During this part of the pattern, the 1930 and the 1006 eruption occurred. Those were 2 of the biggest eruptions ever from Merapi. When ash is falling from the sky above you, it can be much more dangerous than you think. If too much ash gets in your lungs, it can cause diseases in the future. You can get many diseases from this, including lung cancer, that may be life-threatening. To protect yourself from this, you should wear an oxygen mask, which almost everyone in the area has. You may think that magma and falling ash are all that cause Mount Merapi's destruction, but really, pyroclastic flows do a lot of damage too. Pyroclastic flows are fast-moving currents that travel at up to 450 miles per hour down the volcano. They are made of hot ash and rock and are kind of like avalanches. Merapi has been erupting for thousands of years and hurt or even killed hundreds of people. In 1006, Merapi destroyed Hindu Kingdom of Mataram, an ancient kingdom atop a hill. Mount Merapi is a stratovolcano, which means that it builds up layers of hardened lava, tephra, pumice, and volcanic ash. Stratovolcanoes are characterized by their steep sides and quiet, explosive eruptions. Merapi can damage a radius of as large as 10 kilometers around the mountain. It can destroy houses and even towns. It has affected many people's lives. To deal with a Mount Merapi eruption, you have to be prepared. Have your ears open at all times for people saying that there's going to be an eruption. And lastly, you must be ready. Being ready means that you must have oxygen masks ready to be used and have a source of information to know when the next eruption is supposed to occur. During an eruption, get indoors and close all windows and doors. Residents that live near Mount Merapi have to deal with it all with natural disasters. After their town has been wrecked by a volcano, they have to prepare for an earthquake. These up to 7 magnitude earthquakes can cause a great deal of damage over an even bigger area. Credits: assorted web images and assorted web pages.